going on. I have awoke to another mass shooting that's fucking going on right now. Why come when it's election time, we get all these motherfucking mass shootings and shit, man? What the fuck is going on? No, it was just one the other day with the races. Now we got another shooting at a school. What the fuck is... Y'all get armed out there, man.
A student who might know the area well. In these cases, so many people are looking. We've seen before. This will resolve.
What up, Recipe? What the fuck is going on?
Likely couldn't get that far. They have a card type. So these are in terms of the information available to law enforcement. This is good in the sense of ending this daily terror today at UNC Chapel Hill.
And here we are looking at more pictures of police in tactical gear at the scene. But again, they're not walking. They're calm. That's important to note, as you did, Juliet. All right, Juliet, stand by for us if you would. I want to get back to Nick Valencia, who is monitoring this story for us. Nick, what do you know? Obviously, new information being released from the school, being released from law enforcement, though we're still trying to get some clear details because this is a situation that is not resolved yet.
Yeah, at this point it's so fluid. We're trying to verify details so as not to alarm the public any further than we have to. But this is clearly a situation that was terrifying enough to authorities that they responded with such a huge presence, which is what we've been seeing for the last 2+ hours. But at this point, information is just so scarce. We know that students remain in lockdown. We have been hearing students who witnessed sirens going off earlier today to notify them of an emergency situation on campus, some of them calling in to the local news station, and you can hear the trepidation and anxiety in their voices. As we're looking at on the screen there, what appears to be a student and their parent, you would assume, putting their arm around them and
just
some
to be
emotion.
clear, she is crying as her mother is kissing her. Obviously, very emotional.
This is so emotional for anyone who's a parent or for anyone who has a child to know that you send your child off and they've been, of course, trained or my daughter's 5 years old. She goes through fire drills, which are really active shooter drills. And you know that these children are getting training from their teachers, but you're hearing from these students that they never think it's going to happen to them until it does. And here we are, talking about yet another shooting potentially in America here. It's just terrible to see those images because they really resonate with you when you're looking at the emotion on those individuals' faces who are clearly in fear because they don't know what happened. We're trying to figure out what's going on. So a lot of anxiety clearly there.
This is like the first day of fucking school.
Exactly what happened.
And we got to allege another mass shooting.
At large, Brianna.
All right, Nick, stay with us. We're going to get in a short break here just to let our viewers know what we are monitoring here on the campus at UNC, the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Police have responded to what they're calling an armed and dangerous person on or near campus. The governor referring to a shooter, referring to a shooting. We are getting more information. We will bring this to you as soon as we're back.
Man, this shit... Somebody make it make sense, man. Do y'all see this shit? Is this shit a coincidence or not? Why come every fucking time it's a fucking election year, an upcoming fucking election year, we always get an uptick in these fucking shootings and mass shootings and COVID-19, they say it's a new fucking strain of COVID about to hit. What the fuck is going on? I don't trust this fucking administration, this fucking government. It's like they're using these fucking shootings to get people gassed up, amped up, to frighten people, to take away our fucking rights, man. This shit is not, I'm telling you, it's something in the fucking water. Something in the fucking air. Something, oh my goodness, man. Let me try to calm the fuck down, man. Listen. Stick to your fucking guns. I know I know that I'm preaching to the choir, but for God's sake, keep your guns on you or nearby you, because I feel like something big is and disastrous is about to fucking happen. I don't put nothing past this fucking tyrant government. I don't put nothing past their ass. It's just crazy that what this is. When did the shooting happen in Florida, baby? Wasn't that yesterday or day before yesterday? Then they said it was a shooting in California that a cop went on a fucking rampage. I just find this shit a hell of a coincidence, man. This shit, what the?
Realization that they have a threat. So if you have witnesses telling you, for instance, you have someone walking around campus who's heavily armed, they would refer to that as an armed and dangerous individual. So you may not have witnesses who have actually seen a shooting take place. It may also mean that police have not identified a victim of a shooting yet. But these are all facts that we'll see more light shed on these as we go further into this, latest tragic example of, shootings in public places.
Right. It's definitely.
Really remarkable.
Y'all don't think this is not, just orchestrated to just, to frighten people. I don't get it. It's just I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. It's like they want to do something to take away our fucking rights, to chip away our fucking 2A rights, man. To enact more gun control, inflict more gun control on us, on law-abiding people that ain't fucking with nobody. It's just a strange coincidence. I'm gonna say this before I get off, man. Y'all get armed. If you can legally get fucking armed, get fucking armed. If you're a righteous person, fuck the government. Get fucking armed, man. Even if I'm gonna go this far. Even if you a good person and you don't make mistakes in your life and you don't change your life for the better, get fucking armed. It's better to be tried by 12 than to be carried by 6. God damn it! Everybody got a right to defend their fucking life. Okay? If you a reformed person and don't turn your life around, you get a motherfucking shotgun or get whatever. Don't let nobody tell you what to do and that you can't own a gun to protect you and your family's life. I don't give a fuck if you got a felony or not. If you don't change your life around and you no longer out there committing crimes and shit, and you righteous, you don't did a 360 turn with your life, fuck them. Do what you got to do to protect you and your family and your loved ones by any fucking means necessary. This fucking tyrant ass government is trying to step on our necks and try to walk all over us. And I'm sick of this shit. No, if this is indeed a shooting and some innocent lives been took or injured, I must repeat this. I'm gonna say it again. The only way a fucking savage can be stopped is by a good guy or a good woman with a gun.
Tell us what happened, what you heard, how this all played out.
Yeah, I was at the economics recruiting fair in Wilson Library, and the person organizing it tells us after 5 minutes of it starting, hey guys, we just received an alert that there's an active shooter, so we're going to keep you guys in here for a second. And then I'm just checking my phone, and then, yeah, there's an active shooter in the building right next to me, so.
That is so scary when you get this alert and you realize then what's going on. You see all these police outside. How did they get you out of there to make sure you guys were safe and able to come out here?
They just had a single file out of the building. There was plenty of police presence available.
Did they keep
Allegedly
that
is
secret
supposed to
for you?
be
Did the university kind
an
of inform you what
active
was going on?
shooter.
How were you learning what was happening?
This shit is just popped off. It just happened. So we don't know what really went down. But I'm just saying, man, this shit, if y'all notice something, it's a trend to this shit. Usually when we have a so-called mass shooting, what I'm trying to get at, y'all, is like usually when it's a mass shooting, it happens in twos and threes, and it's like a trending thing. Now, I don't know whether this shit is a copycat, but it seems like when one happened, you got two or three that's gonna happen, you know, in succession. And I'm saying every time when some shit like this happen, they pushing that fucking gun control shit. All right, everybody answer to this shit is we need more stricter fucking gun laws. We need to pass the assault weapons ban. We need. It's like if you don't know any better, man, you would think that somebody behind this shit, somebody pushing a fucking agenda. Okay? They pushing this fucking narrative. They pushing this fucking agenda. And they trying to use this shit as a reason to enact more gun control, to make it stricter gun laws, and they just slowly but surely chipping away our fucking rights, which will start a fucking civil war. If you try to ban something, I'm telling you, these people, these anti-gun fanatics, these fucking anti-gun fanatics, man. Let me say this. They will never be motherfucking satisfied. You hear me? You give them motherfuckers an inch, they eventually gonna take a fucking mile. You get, say for example, once they get rid of the fucking ARs, if they successful, guess what? That's not going to be good enough. Then they're going to go after the shotguns. Then they're going to go after the regular hunting rifles. Then next thing you know, they're going to go after the handguns. So they're never going to stop. You would never satisfy these fucking fanatics. It's their so-called vision of the way that life should be, and they want a life without fucking guns for whatever reason. And shit is not gonna work because there's too many guns out there on the streets already. Millions. So they just want to disarm us so they can fuck over us and walk over us, man. Fuck them.
This is old footage or if this is coming in live, but there are a lot of police officers and they're standing around. I don't see the urgency that you would see if they were searching buildings because you think you've got a shooter inside and that sort of thing. So, I'm just trying to kind of sort out exactly what it is that's going on. I'm sure they'll update us pretty soon, or at least as soon as they can. But right now, it's difficult to tell whether or not this is something that occurred on campus, off campus, someone saw a gun, were shots actually fired. If someone
Shout out to all 71 people in the stream. I'm about to jump off this motherfucker. I love y'all. Listen, y'all. Y'all stay righteous out there. Y'all stay fucking armed and just be ready, man. Be ready because, like I said, like the three people that was at the Dollar General in Jacksonville, Florida, they lost their lives, man. They lost their lives. I'm gonna tell you why they lost their lives, because they didn't see that shit coming. You feel me? They didn't see it coming. Like they said, one of the victims was in the parking lot, sitting in her car, and got shot 11 fucking times. She didn't see it coming. The ones inside the Dollar General, they didn't see that shit coming. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, get fucking armed and have your fucking guns on you, because shit can happen at any time. Don't ever think that nothing can happen. Don't ever think you can find yourself in a situation where you facing down the barrel of a fucking gun from a lunatic ass savage. So this shit can happen to any one of us at any given fucking time. That's just how fucked up this world is, that just going out, even in your fucking home, this shit can happen to you. And I'm not trying to frighten or scare anybody. It's real fucking life right now. I'm keeping it 100 with you. We living in a fucking wicked world, and we got motherfucking savages that just don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about you or anybody else, and they will take your life. Your life is nothing to them. And what pisses me off, we got these fucking, anti-gun politicians that think they know what's best for us, that want to disarm us. Biden is the worst, man. That motherfucker is, what's that word, baby? Diabolic. That nigga is diabolic with his shit. He's a diabolic fucking tyrant that want to disarm us and make us fucking victims. You understand? Dirty motherfucker. Y'all stay armed out there. I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. And just do yourself a favor, man. If you don't have a gun, go out and get you one. Especially if you can legally own one. There's no reason for you not to have your CPL, your concealed carry license, man. We living in dangerous times. Be here for your kids. Be here for your loved ones. Be able to fight back. Don't be a victim like the ones in California and in Jacksonville, Florida, and Buffalo, New York, and the ones I think in Chicago or Illinois when that crazy motherfucker, ran over them people in that pickup truck, man. Stay armed. That's the only thing that's your knight in shining armor, baby. Stay fucking armed.
It strikes me as we look at this law enforcement turnout there, and we often see this, just a phalanx of
Here's an
lights,
example, Jim. I'm sorry, cut you off. But you see,
Hey, I thank y'all, and you know what? I don't mean to come across like I hate this country. I love my country, but let's just be honest. We got some fucking anti-gun idiots that's currently running this country, and they trying to put their ideas of what they what they think it should be. They trying to force that shit. Their ideology or whatever the fuck you call it, they trying to force that shit on us. They trying to tell us what they think that's best for us. They trying to limit our options. Like Biden say, oh, you don't need no AR-15. All you need is a good old shotgun, a hunting shotgun. In the Second Amendment, it ain't got shit to do. It ain't got shit to do with hunting, man. It's in place for when the government try to step on our necks. But I'm receiving an important phone call right now, and I'm gonna jump back on. I'm more than likely I'm gonna go back live later today because I gotta take this call because it's my son. I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. Y'all stay safe out there, man. I love y'all, man. Watch each other's back if you can, and just stay fucking savage ready, man. I love y'all. Gun Freak Nation, salute.